We're hearing from gun violence survivors and parents concerned about gun violence.
They came together at the State House today to convince lawmakers to pass laws they believe will make kids and their families safer.
Emily Longnecker was at the Moms Demand Action rally today. This is a national grassroots gun safety group that was founded by a mom here in Indiana, and she's got to look at the legislation that those moms are closely watching tonight.
Well, keep in mind today's rally comes just a few days after another mass shooting, this one at Michigan State University, where 3 students were killed and 5 others injured. With that top of mind, there are a few bills in the House and Senate that these gun safety advocates say, many of them parents, that they will be asking lawmakers to push forward. These mothers say they're watching several bills in both the House and Senate this session that deal with guns. One of them, House Bill 1471, would require a gun owner to keep the gun locked and unloaded, with the gun and ammunition stored in separate places. Another bill, Senate Bill 358, calls for similar measures and would also require a gun owner to report within 24 hours a gun that turns up stolen or missing. Gun safety advocates also express concern for House Bill 1614, which would repeal an Indiana law that temporarily limits access to guns for a person if a court decides the person is a danger to himself or others. Tricia Owens is part of Moms Demand Action. Her kids were in grade school in Noblesville when a school shooting happened there at the middle school.
I started getting pinged with the schools are on lockdown, shooting, emails, texts. I mean, it was unreal. And I know that people think that it won't happen to them. And luckily my kids were safe. But it's just, unfortunately, it's a matter of time. And I don't want that to ever happen to anyone again.
And there is a bill that just passed out of the House and is headed to the Senate that would offer voluntary handgun training to teachers. At the State House, Emily Longnecker, 13 News.